Coming up, I'm going to share with you 4 quick tips on how to bounce back when your confidence takes a hit. Don't go away. Doubtful about your self-confidence? It's okay. You're not alone. I know I've been there many, many times, and I'm still in there. Sometimes my self-confidence is through the roof, and other times it's rock bottom. Hi, I'm Dr. Ken from Attract Freedom, and today's topic is on boosting your self-confidence. How to boost your self-confidence pretty fast. Before we get started, take a moment to subscribe to this channel. That way, when we have more videos like this, you'll be the first to be notified. Self-confidence can result in one of 3 things. There are more, but these 3 things are very important. 1, better efficiency. 2, better relationships, and a resilient attitude. Let's talk about efficiency for a moment. You can shift your focus from worrying that you're not good enough to striving for your goals. Better relationships. You not only feel better about yourself, but it also helps you appreciate and understand others better. Resilient attitude. You develop a resilient attitude when you are extremely confident. Furthermore, you're less likely to suffer a huge setback when things don't go as you planned. You can boost your self-esteem by following these quick tips. 1, use positive self-talk to boost your self-esteem. Now, positive self-talk is about the way you think in your head. You know, we think over 60,000 thoughts a day, and most of these thoughts are negative. I talk about this over and over and over again because I can't overemphasize. The 60,000 thoughts we think, most of them are negative thoughts, and they're the thoughts we thought yesterday and the day before and the day before and the day before, which means that if we're repeating the same things over to ourselves, guess what we're going to produce in our lives? What you put in is what you get out. Let's get this straight. Many years ago, people used to think that when you talk to yourself, something's going wrong with you, they have to take you straight to a mental health institution. Apparently, research is showing that the more you talk to yourself, and the more you talk to yourself positively, the better off you are. So that perception is out the door. Do not feel ashamed to talk to yourself. If you don't want to talk to yourself loudly, you could talk to yourself silently. But it's very important that the way you talk to yourself is always positive, because whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. I always take a lot of things from different mentors. The one I'm using at the moment is the one I got from Mel Robbins. She has this new book called The High Five Habit. In it, there are all these affirmations. You high five yourself in the mirror. The first thing in the morning, when you look in the mirror, you know, it's like you're affirming to yourself. You're seeing yourself in the mirror and giving yourself a lot of energy, sort of recognizing yourself. And then you say, I'm okay, I am safe, I am loved. I added my own, I am loving. And then I added also, I got this. The whole thing. So that's my daily routine now. I'm okay, I am safe, I'm loved, I got this, I'm loving. Keep repeating those self-talk. You want to replace the negative self-talk with positive self-talk. Don't forget to listen to your language, because when you say you can't is a synonym for won't. If you say you can't do something, I can't find time to write, or I can't forgive her for what she did, or I can't accept that position, it's too far away. I can't accept that position, it's too far away. Those are synonyms for won't. What you're really saying is, I won't. It's like Yoda talks about try. There is no try. You're either doing or you're not doing. If I tell you, try to pick up this cup on the table, you are either going to pick it up or you're going to try. It's nothing like try, because once you put your hands towards it and pick it up, you've picked it up. But when you say you try, it means that you're thinking of picking it up. Instead of I can't, why don't you just say, how can I? Change it into a sentence. How can I makes you want to do it. Makes you start thinking about how to do it. It opens doors, allows you to explore opportunities, as opposed to I can't. And then if you're still not sure, why don't you just switch it around and say, I have not been able to do this yet. Add the word yet to anything you do. That way, it tells you that there is room for improvement and that you can eventually become better at it. You're telling yourself that next time you can do better when you face a similar challenge. And that is positive, and that would help you focus better and attract the things you want towards you. The second thing is to avoid comparing yourself to others. Beware of comparing yourself to others. But let me tell you something. The most important thing about comparing is that it creates envy. And envy can hold you back. You can't be confident in yourself if you constantly compare your appearance, your job, your home, and other aspects of your life to what other people have. It's a fact that envy affects the way you feel about yourself. It has been made abundantly clear with research that the more you compare, the more envy you feel. Keep in mind that you might not be seeing the whole picture of the person that you're comparing yourself to. You don't know their lives, you don't know where they've been, you don't know how hard they've worked to get to where they are now, and also you don't even know if they have created a shortcut of sorts. There are some people who have ill-gotten gains. You don't want to compare yourself. Where you are now is where you're supposed to be, because who you are now is a sum total of who and all the thoughts and actions that you've taken up to this point. Who you're going to become is going to depend on you, because the present moment is always where you start, which is now. The third thing you want to do is pay attention to your physical health. It doesn't help at all if you're not following the things that you're supposed to follow, like eating well, eating fruits, eating vegetables, adding more of that to your diet than junk food or, fast, fatty food and things like that. Of course, exercise plays a role, that goes without saying. But the one thing that we sometimes forget is sleep, adequate sleep, to get enough hours in the night. Sleep the normal, there's always a debate on how many hours you're supposed to sleep. Some say 7, some say 8, and some say 6. But it's usually around 7 or 8 hours. If you can get 7 or 8 hours of a good night's rest, that plays a huge role in your confidence. Have you ever noticed when you're really down and out and tired, it plays a role in your confidence? The psychologists talk about hungry, angry, lonely, tired. H.A.L.T. HALT. When you're hungry, when you're angry, when you're lonely, and when you're tired, your self-confidence takes a hit. And of course, also you become very irritable. Self-compassion is in short supply these days. Being kind to others when they're struggling is easy. But if you're not kind to yourself, when things are rough especially, then your self-confidence is going to take a hit. All the perfectionists in the house, raise your hand. I know I have to raise my hand because I'm a perfectionist. This really, really affects me when I think about it. And it is that you don't have to get it right, you just have to get it going. The name of the game is to stay in the game until you win the game. You don't have to get it perfectly right, you just have to get it going. I keep repeating that over and over to myself because that's my affirmation, to remember that done is better than perfect. You don't need to beat yourself up if you didn't meet your goals or if you failed. Failure is normal. We have gone through that many, many times. Failure, as a matter of fact, is an opportunity to do better next time. You learn from your failures. If you don't fail, then you're not learning. So remember, it's just an opportunity to grow, learn to take care of yourself, forgive yourself, be kind to yourself, so that way it will allow you to focus better. And your self-confidence is going to go through the roof. The more practice you devote to building your self-confidence, the better you're going to feel. The more confident you're going to feel. Now, there's this whole thing called the Confidence-Competence Loop. You do more of something, you become more competent at it, and because you become more competent at it, you then develop more confidence. Also, confidence itself, you're working on your confidence, it's going to get better because you're working intentionally on it, and then you become more competent, and your competence leads to more confidence, which leads to more competence, which leads to more confidence. The Confidence-Competence Loop. After a while, you will have developed so much confidence that you will be able to even tackle your fears head on. Question: what resonated with you in this video? I would love to hear it in the comments below. Please leave a comment below. Let me hear that. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to watch this other video on confidence. I think it's up here. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Forgive yourself. It's okay to make mistakes. Let me repeat that. It's okay to make mistakes. One more time. It's okay to make mistakes. You don't have to be that perfect, okay? Relax. Take life easy. You were born to make a difference. Set mind to purpose. See you in the next video.